I believe that commodity switches perform as well as proprietary switches. If you look at any mainstream proprietary switch manufacturer, they're using the same commercial silicon from companies like Broadcom that commodity switch makers are using. They may make some switches with custom silicon where they develop the custom ASICs to deliver certain feature sets, but then their competitors in the proprietary switch market are delivering those same feature sets through software on Broadcom or other commercial silicon vendors' products. We've seen that commodity switch vendors, the software vendors that develop software for those commodity switches, have developed expertise in delivering those same feature sets and those same performance capabilities on commodity switches that you would see in proprietary switches. The only difference that I see for commodity switches is a cultural issue and maybe a procurement approach. Many enterprises are used to buying vertically integrated proprietary switches from companies like Cisco and Juniper and so forth, and they're not really used to acquiring a switch that maybe have a different go-to-market model, a different procurement model, and they may need some time to wrap their head around that. But in terms of performance and feature sets, they're pretty on par with the rest of the market. The earliest definition of SDN, according to the Open Networking Foundation, was that the control plane and the data plane were disaggregated, and the control plane was centralized in a controller, perhaps an appliance, and the data plane resided in all the individual forwarding devices, what were switches. But when we did research into early adopters of SDN, they rated that capability, the disaggregation of the control plane and the data plane, as the least important aspect of their SDN solutions. But what they cared about was a centralized controller. It didn't need to be an appliance, though. It can be just a function or a software element. All they want is a central point of management, programmability, and visibility. In terms of any concerns you might have about SDN overlays as opposed to other forms of SDN, overlays do deliver a lot of the value that other types of SDN offer. However, there are some challenges that will emerge. Our research has found that early adopters of SDN overlays do have concerns about control plane visibility, end-to-end visibility across physical and network elements, and end-to-end troubleshooting across physical and virtual network elements. And one key point you have to keep in mind when you're thinking about overlays is what is the condition of your existing physical network. If you have a physical infrastructure that is fraught with problems, an overlay is not going to take care of that. An overlay simplifies the process of provisioning new network connectivity to applications. It does not make your physical network function and perform better.